New developments tonight in an ongoing 8 on Your Side investigation. Did the system fail Janiyah Thomas? The head of DCF admitted to 8 on Your Side, yes, it did. And now we're digging deeper into their records to find out exactly who's to blame. And we're talking about a lot of records, more than 100 pages spanning over a decade.
They outline a disturbing history of violence and abuse. So why on earth didn't the state intervene in Janiyah's case? Senior investigative reporter Steve Andrews has been searching for those answers. He joins us now. Steve?
Well, DCF and the Manatee County Sheriff's Office did intervene, but there are questions about what they didn't do. So, as DCF looks into why investigators made the decisions they did in Janiyah's case, the governor is calling for more case managers. But lawmakers I spoke with say it's going to take a lot more than just boots on the ground to turn DCF around. Who do we fire over this?
You know, I think we got to stop looking to fire someone. Firing people and, frankly, throwing money at a problem is not going to solve the problem.
Janiyah Thomas was on DCF's radar since 2000. Records show in 2003 she physically abused a daughter. Documents released Thursday show in March 2014 she was investigated for spanking her son with an extension cord, leaving welts on the child's arms and buttocks. A month later, she became angry when Child Protective Services recommend she complete a domestic violence perpetrator and anger management program. Thomas sits in the Manatee County Jail. Another daughter, 11-year-old Janiyah, missing since 2014, was found dead in a freezer earlier this month.
As a mother, I look at this and I'm horrified. We have got to stop child abuse. It's an epidemic in our state.
State Representatives Dana Young of Tampa and Kathleen Peters of St. Petersburg believe tackling mental illness is key.
I think mental illness plays a huge role. I know substance abuse plays a huge role.
According to Peters, 43 million Americans suffer mental illness. 60% do not seek treatment.
Because I believe there's a stigma that deters people from getting treatment.
Instead, many self-medicate with alcohol and drugs.
And that only compounds the problems within the family. And that illness, and it is an illness, is tearing our families apart.
Mental illness is at the root of many child abuse and criminal cases.
It is truly at the heart of so many problems that we have.
If we cannot handle that, if we do not address that, I think that the outcome for our children and our families is going to have a lot more heartbreak.
Kathleen Peters hopes during the next legislative session to expand a program into Pinellas County, where if someone enters the system due to mental illness or substance abuse, whether they're an adult or a child, then the entire family gets care. And she hopes as a result of that, we'll be able to see less of this.
Now, Steve, it seems like even when the sheriff's office investigates, like it did in this case, Manatee did, they run into the same problems that DCF workers do.
Yeah, they sure do, because, you know, a lot of times they encounter people who just really don't want to cooperate. Now, several sheriff's agencies in the Bay Area contract with DCF to investigate abuse and neglect, and they do a good job, but it really does create another level of bureaucracy between the family and services.
Boy,
so that's something they have to work on.
Huge problem, and I think she's right on.
Yeah.
Going to tackle some of the mental issues. Yeah. Thank you, Steve.